Let's talk Tanya for the 13th of Iyar of a leap year. So in the Tanya of the last 2 days, we're talking about this concept of tzimtzum, how God had to contract the infinite divine energy in order to be able to create our finite world. And as we explained, as a result, we have the infinite light, what's called the Iyar in Sovev, and then we have a finite light, a line of limited defined light which enters creation and allows for limited and defined creation. These two types of energies, the infinite and the finite, are known in Kabbalah as Sovev Kalalman and Memale Kalalman. And Kabbalah talks about God being Sovev Kalalman, surrounding the worlds, and Memale Kalalman, filling and permeating all of the worlds. That light which surrounds the worlds is the infinite light of God, and that light which enters and permeates the worlds is the finite light of God. Now, we have to understand that obviously we're not talking here about actually spatially a light that surrounds creation as opposed to a light that enters creation, as we're going to find out. Also, the infinite light of God, the Iyar in Sovev, is present within creation, within every single detail of creation. But we're talking here about encompassing versus permeating and entering and filling, and we're talking here more metaphorically speaking, especially since we're talking about spiritual energies anyways. So you can't say that the infinite light of God surrounds creation, because that would be ascribing some sort of physicality, or that it's confined or it's subject to the limitations of space, which it isn't. But we're talking here metaphorically. The light that surrounds the world means it's a light because it's infinite. It's not revealed in creation. By way of example, if you hear a class from someone and it is very complex and very difficult, and you go home and you tell your spouse, hello, I heard a class today, but it went right over my head. Does that mean literally it went over your head? No, it didn't go over your head. It went inside your head, but you couldn't process it. So therefore, it's as if it went over your head. So when something goes over your head, when something transcends you, it means it's not revealed to you. You don't get it. You can't relate to it. On the other hand, something which enters and permeates you means it's something which relates to you on your terms and you're able to get it. So we have the infinite light of God, which is everywhere within creation, but we call it Sovev, we call it encompassing because it's not revealed within creation. And then we have the finite light, which is Memale Kalalman. That's the light that fills creation because it's a light which relation can relate to. In tomorrow's Tanya, the Alter Rebbe will give a parable to help us better understand this concept.